Story. Welcome back to today's story. Elias Thorne, his face etched with sleeplessness, stood shivering on the corner of Willow Creek and Hemlock Lane. The clock tower chimed midnight, its mournful clang echoing through the deserted streets of Oak Haven. He clutched a worn leather satchel, his knuckles white. He'd heard whispers, stories of a shop that materialized only at this hour. A shiver ran down his spine, part fear, part anticipation. Tonight, he intended to find the Gilded Reliquary, and within it, the chronometer that plagued his dreams. "It has to be real, Elias," he muttered, his breath misting in the cold air. "I'm losing my mind, and it's the only way to stop the visions." As the final chime faded, a shimmer distorted the air. Brick and mortar assembled themselves from nothingness. The Gilded Reliquary stood before him, its windows glowing with an unnatural light. Dusty antiques crowded the display, their shadows dancing eerily. The sign above the door, crafted from tarnished gold, creaked slightly in the wind. Elias hesitated, his heart pounding. He took a deep breath. "All right, Elias," he said to himself. "No turning back now. Just stay calm." He pushed open the heavy oak door. A bell tinkled, its sound strangely hollow. The air inside was thick with the scent of dust, old paper, and something else, something akin to ozone and regret. Shelves overflowed with forgotten treasures, porcelain dolls with vacant eyes, tarnished silverware, and portraits of stern-faced individuals he didn't know. A long counter stretched across the back of the shop, shrouded in shadow. "Hello?" Elias called out, his voice barely a whisper. "Is anyone there? I'm looking for something, a chronometer." A figure emerged from the shadows behind the counter. He was tall and gaunt, with eyes that seemed to absorb the light. His name was Silas Blackwood. His fingers were long and skeletal, adorned with rings of strange, dark metal. He smiled, a slow, unsettling expression. "Ah, Mr. Thorne," Silas said, his voice a dry rasp. "I've been expecting you. You seek the chronometer, don't you? The one that whispers secrets of time itself. It's not just any chronometer, Mr. Thorne. It's a gateway. Yes, Elias exclaimed, his voice trembling slightly. The visions, they're driving me mad. They started when I found that broken clockwork piece. Is that it? Can it really stop them? Silas chuckled, a low, unsettling sound. Stop them? Perhaps. Or perhaps it will simply show you what they truly mean. The chronometer doesn't offer solace, Mr. Thorne. It offers truth. And truth can be a cruel mistress, especially when it unravels your past, the threads of time, one by one. Silas reached beneath the counter and produced a magnificent chronometer. Its casing was crafted from dark, intricately carved wood, and its gears spun with mesmerizing precision. The face was made of polished obsidian, reflecting the light like a bottomless pool. It's beautiful, Elias grieved, drawn to it despite the dread gnawing at his insides. But I don't understand how it works. How can a clock stop visions? The chronometer doesn't merely tell time, Mr. Thorne, Silas explained. Story, his voice dropping to a near whisper. It allows you to see time, to manipulate it, to experience echoes of the past. Your visions are not random, Elias. They are glimpses, fractured memories bleeding through the veil. The chronometer will clarify them, but at a cost. It feeds on memories. Elias, your memories. My memories? Elias stammered, fear creeping into his voice. What do you mean? Silas smiled again, that slow, unnerving expression. For every vision you wish to understand, you must offer a memory of equal weight. A happy childhood memory for a horrific event. A secret for a secret revealed. The chronometer demands a balance. Mr. Thorne, think carefully before you start to play, because time is not to be taken lightly. Once your memories are gone, they are gone. Desperation overwhelmed Elias's fear. He nodded, swallowing hard. I understand. I'll take the risk. The visions are unbearable. Silas's smile widened. Very well. But understand this, Mr. Thorne. The chronometer shows the truth, no matter how terrible. Are you truly prepared to face it? The truth can destroy you, Elias. He placed the chronometer on the counter, its obsidian face gleaming expectantly. Elias reached for the chronometer, his fingers trembling. As he touched its cold surface, a jolt of energy surged through him. He felt a sharp pain in his head, followed by a wave of dizziness. The shop around him blurred. Then, a new vision assaulted his mind. A young girl with bright red hair, trapped in a burning house, screaming his name. A familiar face he hasn't seen in years. His sister, burned alive. He gasped, recoiling from the chronometer. What was that? Elias choked out, his voice hoarse. Silas watched him, his eyes unreadable. The chronometer has shown you a glimpse, Mr. Thorne. But to truly understand, you must offer a memory, a cherished memory, one that holds equal weight to the horror you witnessed. A happy birthday, a first love, a family gathering. The chronometer requires balance. Elias looked down at the chronometer and at Silas. The price was too steep. Perhaps madness was a better price to pay, after all. I just can't pay. Silas chuckled, a dry, rasping sound. A pity, Mr. Thorne. But the chronometer has already chosen you. You have seen a sliver of the past, and it desires a debt. As you walked into my shop, you already gave your consent. The world is a cold and scary place, you will see. And now, you can never escape the chronometer's murmur. As Silas finished, the chronometer started to glow, and Elias's memories were consumed. The final thing Elias remembered was turning to Silas and uttering, "Who?" before he collapsed to the ground. The clock chimed once more, and the shop started to disappear as midnight came to a close. Only Silas remained, ready for his next customer. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.